Okay, now question 6. It says in question 6, in the XY plane, so that is, XY plane, L line L is parallel to line K. So this line K, so this is, as you can see here, line K, and this one is line L. So they are parallel. And then, so based on this fact, we need to find the value of P. And as you can see here, it's very clear that a value of P, it's X coordinate, because, this all exercise is placed on X axis and Y axis. So all these numbers, they are coordinates. That means the first number is the value of X, and then the second number is the value of Y axis. What does it mean? It means, for example, let's talk about 0, 2. So 0 or nil, it means the point is here in X axis. And number 2, we need to find here, this is number 1 and this is number 2. So this is number 2. That's the distance. That's the distance, the number 2. The distance in the axis of Y. Okay, so number -5 nil, it means -5 is the value of X axis. So this is from the nil point to 5, that is 5. Okay. Likewise, on the axis of X, and so that means this area is equal to P, and Y is 0. So that means it's lying on the axis of X. Okay, so it's very clear that they're talking about similar triangles here, because this triangle and this small triangle, they're similar to each other, because they are clearly saying that line L and line K, they are parallel, and that is based on the following topic, similar triangles, which I'm going to bring it to you on video. Here you go. Similar triangles, as you can see here. You can pause the video and you can, study it until you understand. So we have got here similar triangles, and then we've got here parallel D and E. So D, E, and AC, when they are parallel, that means this small triangle and that bigger triangle itself, they are similar to each other. All right. So as you can see here, and so that they separated the triangle to make it clearer for you. So from this similarity, we can have this ratio. That means, like, okay, let's say this side AB, and if you divide to BD, so whatever the value that you get is equal to the ratio of AC and DE. So if you divide AC to DE, the value that you get, it will be equal to first ratio. So that ratio and this ratio and that ratio, they're all same. They're all same. So the last one is BC divided by BE. So that is similar. So now in our exercise in question 6, where we're going to base our calculations on that rule, guys. Yeah. Okay, so now let's work on it now. Yes. So here, this triangle and this triangle, they are similar. They are similar. Okay, guys. So this is triangle. Let's make it this way. Okay, and then this triangle. They are similar. Okay, so now let's give the specific letters to points. For example, D point, and this one is C point. Okay. Now, instead of coordinates, so I'm just gonna, because we're focusing on the triangles, instead of giving the coordinates, let's give the distance for these sides. For example, OB based on this coordinate, it equals to 2 because the y plane equals to 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this area, and then we're going to change that to 2, number 2. Okay, and then we're going to do the same for this coordinate. So that is, this side is equal to 5. Okay, so now we're going to give the side of 5. Okay, so let's just do the same for every coordinates. Okay, so this coordinate of D equals to 4. Y plane is equals to 4. So this side OD equals to 4, guys. And then P nil, the coordinate of the P nil, the X axis should be equal to P. So we're going to write here P, and we need to find P here actually. So we can remove the coordinates for the sake of clarity, guys. I'm removing the coordinates for the sake of clarity, just to make it like really simple for you to understand. So now we've got the sides of the what do you call this triangle, so we can just remove these x, y's as well. I mean, we really it's not important for us, you know. Now I'm going to write the values. So here OB, that equals to 2, and OA, that equals to 5. Same like here, OC equals to P, and then OD equals to 4. And based on the ratio that we've just talked earlier, so we can create the ratio now, guys, yeah, because the triangles are similar. All right, what I'm going to do is, so here we got OB and OD, that's similar, and then OA and OC, they're similar. So we're going to take the ratio. Let's say OB, if I divide OB into OD, the value that I get from this ratio, that should equal to OA and OC. Okay, so now we're going to put the values here. OB equals to 2, and OD equals to 4, and OA equals to 5, OC equals to P, and we find P here. So let's make P in a different color, just to make, you know, to show that this is the one that we're trying to learn. All right, so now if I want to find P, I need to make these adjustments. That means 2 multiplied by P equals to 4 multiplied by 5. And then here, P, 2P equals to 20. Then if I want to find P, then I have to divide 20 to 2, and that gives me P equals to 10. Okay, so that is the answer. As you can see that our answer, we can find it in choice D.